Nothing is comparing to that. That's fucking unreal. That's fucking unreal. Hey, that's unreal.
I've never had more fun in a real car than I did in that.
All right, so we're finally headed down to Vesaro. I've been trying to get this meeting booked in, but crazy work schedule has been getting in the way, so I've had to keep on delaying, actually heading down. But I've got a troop together. We've got Elia, Will, Nix, Simon, Simon's who's now heading up the Cars and Crypto channel. Today is all about sim racing. So Cars and Crypto, the lads at Cars and Crypto, we're all big gamers, we're all really into cars. And the next stage for us is getting a good experience as to what this whole simulator racing world is really all about. So, stage 1 of Cars and Crypto esports. Let's go and check out some hardware. So we've got 3-inch travel on this one. People double these up as like sequential boxes and handbrakes as well, right? This will be the first time, my first experience in a sim. Well, bar back in the day in Xbox days when there was like no feedback or anything in the wheel. Actually seems insane putting on a seatbelt and you know you're not going anywhere. Yeah. So this is actually one of the most popular racing games. It's probably got one of the better competitive racing online, and this is the interface. It is basically just a web interface. It's a website, but he's actually configuring the game settings. Right, so my time on F1 for this game is, what's our time, Elia? 1 minute 30, right? The fastest time on F1 is 124, just shy of 125, I think it is. So I'll just quickly set a 122.
How's the feedback?
I think I should have a helmet on, don't you? About to do some laps.
Got a helmet and gloves if you want it.
No, I'm joking, mate. Alright, this got some feedback, you know. You could actually fuck your wrist. Elia, we gotta do this on NVIDIA monitors. This should all be 4K. Hey, it's not easy, you know. Yeah, that's Project Cars. This is Project Cars now. But before, this was Assetto Corsa. Project Cars, that's why you felt cool. Assetto Corsa, you're like, oh.
So I'm kind of nervous about this because I've just seen Michael give it a go. He hasn't been able to set a lap.
It's just about track issues, settings, you know, and the fact that it's a Ferrari. Yes. If it's a Lamborghini,
He's trying to blame it on the Ferrari. If you guys know, I'm not, renowned as the most aggressive driver in Cars and Crypto, but I reckon I can hold it down, and I reckon I'm going to give it a good go. And my aim is to set 1 lap clean.
I want to set 1 lap. That's what I want to do. Set 1 lap.
Michael couldn't do it. If I do that, I'm going to put this to bed as Captain Slow. All right, sweet. This isn't the easiest for my knees. Bloody hell. I feel like I'm sitting on something. I'm going to have to move the seat forward. No, I'm not too short. Yeah, that's good. Ooh, I'm not sure about this. That was hard. That was hard. That's not easy. 229. It's 229.68. But that ain't clean.
Is it just auto?
No. Paddles. Yeah, just paddles.
No, fuck what. Oh my god. Once VR is 4K, nothing is comparing to that. Like, that's fucking unreal. Yeah, honestly, like, sit in it. You can look around. Yeah, that's fucking unreal. Hey, that's unreal. I was literally almost sold. As soon as I put it on, I was like, this one.
I'm buying a VR headset tonight.
It's fucking unreal, right? That's the latest one, and I'll say I still couldn't play on that because of resolution.
Res was a bit, yeah, that's the only
Like,
thing.
I can't see corners, and obviously I ain't got my glasses on as well. So
yeah, so I think for
4K.
you might be like 4 times as much. But wow.
But fucking hell, as an overall experience and like looking around, it's like you're in the race.
In the race. Did you notice, yeah, at first when you first put the headset on and you're trying to find a steering wheel, you're like there trying to search for the steering wheel. But then when you're in the thing, the steering wheel is in front of you and I'm seeing it. I'm looking down.
Dude, I crashed and I'm looking for marshals. Yeah. I was like, I need a marshal. Like, you can look everywhere.
Nick didn't even want to race, she just was sitting there just admiring the world. She just wants to admire the world. I've never had more fun in a real car than I did in that.
Yeah,
Hands down.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Driving a McLaren in the mountains, driving a Porsche, nothing comes to that experience in terms of just raw fun and entertainment.
Only thing that this is lacking is I didn't get a sense of braking like you do on that one. But so if that had the seatbelt retention system, like you'll
feel the brake pushing you in. Because sometimes I was over braking.
Yeah, same.
I was over braking and I was like, okay, and that's when I had to try and judge. I was like, oh, I guess these brakes are just strong.
Being a tech and understanding that things need to communicate with each other properly, and then sitting behind a computer screen and then looking at £10,000 rigs, £20,000 rigs, £30,000 rigs, £40,000 rigs, I was like, well, one company can boast having all these things and it can look super sophisticated when you're watching, say, the YouTube video, right? But unless there is a real connection with how all of these systems communicate, that 50K setup might be just dog shit, point blank. It could just be terrible. Yeah. And I think the limiting the motion sense actually voids you of having to even deal with that conundrum. I see why a lot of people just go straight pedals, straight race. Obviously, hydraulic stuff is insanely expensive. That keeps a lot of people out. Yeah. But unless it's been done properly, only way that I would do it is if it's done like properly. So I'm glad that you guys have that mentality. Right, so Vesaro done. That was unreal. I'm so glad that we came down here so I can actually witness motion sensing. This guy went absolutely to the heaven in that VR experience.
That took me,
right?
I've never had more fun in any sort of real car, doesn't matter what it was. That was immersive, fun. I felt like I was driving it. There's small things I changed. I just feel a bit queasy with the VR headset. I think the resolution's a bit too low.
So you're gonna invest now?
On a VR headset, yeah. I want a VR headset.
In a sim. All right, so prerequisite, Cars and Crypto. All the boys within the office who are part of Cars and Crypto, who are getting involved in esports, which is a prerequisite because it's a requirement of their job description. If they don't, then they're fucking screwed, right? Now, this guy, now that he's felt it, he's gonna invest in a sim setup. A couple other guys at the office are gonna invest in a sim setup, and Cars and Crypto are going esporting.
Let's watch this space, I guess.